Hi, it's Hans at HappierMan.com. Today's topic is write out the experiences you want. I I think we've all been told that we should write how we want our lives to be. We should write out our goals. We should write out our dreams. We should write out the vision for our life. And the more I find that the more writing I do with a pen in my hand and a pen on paper, and ultimately into my little journal book that I keep rather than just scratch paper, the better my life becomes. And I wanted to break that down further by saying experiences. What would exactly what experience do you want that would give you the feeling, the contentment, the satisfaction, the abundance, the progress you want to make on your life if you do that, have that experience, and you list these out. And, some of the experiences will be, in various categories. Maybe there's a physical or a health or a fitness category, or there's a work or business or creation category, or there's some personal sideline organizations you belong to, and you want to have experiences within that. And those further if you have those experiences, how do they contribute to your overall happier man life, right? And if you can do that, you start checking these off, and you find yourself getting more and more happy with your life because, I just had a great experience. Yesterday, I just had a great experience that I listed in my book a number of months ago, in my success book, and in my computer spreadsheet, which I label experiences wanted. And it's a very simple way to think of it. What are the experiences you want that would contribute to the life you would like to have? Rather than just saying, I want to have a great life. Well, what does that really mean, right? What each person has to craft and develop what would make your life great. What would make you happy? How would that contribute to your feeling of abundance, right? And further, let's say, I want to feel abundant. Well, what does that mean, right? What does that mean? Does it mean making more money per hour? Does it make more money per year? Does it mean paying off debts? Does it mean accumulating savings, right? Write it down specifically, breaking down into smaller increments. And the smaller these experiences are, sometimes the better, right? Because they all contribute to the life you're trying to develop for yourself. Rather than just saying, well, I want to, be at the top of my organization, and now you're at the bottom of your organization. Well, you would list out the steps to get from the bottom where you're at now to the top, right? What is the top person has to do all these different things. How can you get there unless you plan and chart and have experiences along the way, right? If you're trying to build your strength, there's probably a certain amount of weight you want to lift. Well, you would put that experience in your experience book. How much weight do I want to lift? And then you chart it backwards, right? You're lifting a certain amount now, and you want to lift more than that later. What is the difference between then and then work backwards, and then have little milestones along the way? If I want to lift this much, and that experience, it becomes a lot of fun, to tell the truth. It becomes a lot of fun to think about the experiences you want, and it becomes even more fun to have that experience. You've thought about it months or weeks or years ago, and now you're having it, and now the next day you can check it off your list. I've done that. It's satisfying to me. I was a success. That was a cool thing I did, or that was a successful thing I did, or other such methods of charting it. And then you can kind of, if you have it written down, you'll always be able to refer to that in your success journal and say, wow, yeah, I guess that was a very successful time. I had success in the past. I probably will have success in the future. And then you can further just start, well, that worked really well. Why don't I do that more, right? Break down what more successes would I like to have, in what more experiences would I like to have to enjoy the success that I feel I deserve. And I would suggest you should have a feeling that you matter and that you deserve to have good experiences, and that if you would list them in some sort of a systematic way that you can refer to easily, your life will just start getting better and better and better. So give that idea some thought, all for now.